My name is Maynard Kahgegab Jr., former chief of the Saginaw Chippewa Indian tribe during 2001 and 2003. And during this time, I and the Council of Administration chose to hire Jack Abramoff to represent my tribe's interests in front of Congress and to protect our market share. And as you know, Jack's lobbying was investigated by John McCain's Senate Indian Affairs Committee through hearings, and he later pleaded guilty to having defrauded his tribal clients. However, in this case of the Saginaw Chippewa Indian tribe, we were not defrauded. Jack did the work he was contracted to do and secured appropriations for our tribe, which was promised to us by treaties negotiated by the federal government. His fees corresponded with the value of our businesses, which he aggressively and effectively defended. While McCain's hearings attempted to depict Jack's relationship with Mike as dishonest, Jack had discussed our arrangement with us informally before we hired him, and we were perfectly agreeable to it. Nothing about Jack's strategies, tactics, or fees were out of the ordinary or different from our current and prior lobbyists for this tribe, and beyond his extraordinary results. In fact, this team exceeded our expectations, and for this reason, they were hired to represent us, and we readily agreed to renew their contracts. I can say with all certainty that Jack Abramoff did not defraud our tribe, and that the testimony provided by our chief witness, Bernard Sprague, does not correspond with the facts as documented in our paperwork. Other tribal leaders I have spoken to have also said that they do not believe that Jack had defrauded their tribes either. I believe that our sovereignty as a tribe was violated when Senator McCain chose to investigate and, by extension, have our lobbyists removed with the assistance of lobbyists who wanted his business. Given that the allegations against our former lobbyists do not correspond with the facts, and since a number of us can say with certainty that our tribe was not defrauded, I would like to ask the other tribes and other former clients of Jack to review their paperwork to determine whether they were truly defrauded and misled as we have been. Joining me in this statement are some of the members of the Slate of 8. McCain claimed that Jack and Mike interfered in our elections and manipulated us so that we would hire them and allow them to rob our tribe. Jack and Michael did not interfere in our elections in any meaningful way, and certainly not to the extent of our previous and current representative on Capitol Hill, Larry Rosenthal, who has lobbied McCain's office. We hired Jack and Mike as they were a highly qualified team, whose results matched their promises. As far as we were concerned, they are the best friends in the country ever had. They fought for our interests, and they fought for us. Jack and Mike ensured that our voices were heard in Washington. The congressional record speaks for itself. Our names were referenced and trashed throughout the nation, but we were not allowed a voice. We would like that the tribes and people throughout this good nation join us in asking for Jack's exoneration and for our names to be cleared. We would also like to call for an investigation into McCain's hearings, since the lies are now part of the official record released by the Senate Indian Affairs Committee, to plead for justice for Jack and for our tribe, for the truth to be told about our investigation of our lobbyists' work. Thank you. This is Maynard Kahgegab Jr.